Hi guys, this is Katie, Adia, and Erin, and we are 29 and chronically online. Before we get into this episode, we wanted to remind you to follow us at wherever you listen to podcasts. We're on Spotify, Google, Apple Podcast, and we want to remind you to follow us on Instagram at 29and.co and on TikTok at 29and.co. We also have a YouTube channel where you can watch our video episodes. We thank you so much for your support, and now on to the juicy bits.
Welcome back to the pod, everyone. Today we have a special guest. She may look a little younger than us, but that's okay. Today we are talking about Gen Zs versus millennials. You know, patent pending. We'll see what the title is. But today I said, who do I want to talk to, Gen Z versus millennial about? Let me bring the one true Gen Z that stays in my life, has been in my life. Let me bring her on this pod. Anyway, so without further ado, we have Ray.
Woo!
Hi.
Welcome. So
Thank
excited to have
you.
you here.
How do you know Erin?
I just met her actually.
Yeah.
Intro
Just like on Twitter.
OOMFIES.
Yeah, I am Erin's cousin.
Oh,
Yay.
I thought you were.
I knew that.
Okay,
I knew
okay.
that.
That's what I
Yeah.
thought.
I was thinking because I was like, Ray has met Katie before, but then Ray was like, no, I met Adia as well because we were all at the Jonas Brothers concert together.
That's right. That was so long
we were
ago.
in that parking lot.
Oh my
together.
gosh.
for
That's
an
right.
hour and a half.
That was horrible.
Was it One Direction when I met Ray?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I
Yes.
thought. Okay, you were a slay at the time. Still, I'm sure you still are.
We love.
At the time, back 10 years ago, you were a slay.
We had so much fun.
So funny.
We left to go to Boston and we said, Erin's cousin's so fun.
We did.
No, I was obsessed with you guys
So funny.
on the Philly trip.
But
Love.
Ray actually has a funny story from that trip. So we were like, okay, yes, back in, what was it, 2015, we were like, we are going to go see One Direction at their last last US tour date. So me, Katie, and 3 to 4 of our friends.
And that is a 3 to 4. That's not a solid number.
It's a real 3 to 4. Decided to drive from Richmond, Virginia to Boston over a weekend, our senior year of college. And so we decided to stop in Philadelphia, where Ray is, and visit and stay there. So Ray, why don't you take away this story time?
I don't even know where this is going to go right now.
You really don't. So all of Erin and her friends came, and they were so cool and old in a really cool way. And I don't know why, but they hung out around me for the whole time. We were putting the iPod on the dock and blasting Camp Rock and High School Musical.
Oh my gosh, I love.
Having a party in my dining room. But what none of us knew until probably 4 years ago was that while we were all literally having the time of our lives, my mother was on the porch kicking my father out of the house.
Wait, are you being serious right now?
Oh, wait. Hold on.
So first off, we've asked her mother, we were like, can we just share this?
Okay, yeah.
She's like, go
Yeah.
ahead. So basically, I only found this out a year or two ago, I feel like.
Mhm.
But Ray found this out 4 years ago. that we were like having a ball in the kitchen, and then they were having a little chitty chat on the porch.
I'm shocked.
We were like, and then the next day, we were just like, again, chitty chatty, having a great time.
Breakfast in the kitchen.
Oh my gosh. It's literally like
She
those.
prepared a whole
Yeah.
I was like, she prepared a whole spread for us. She's like, oh my gosh, so glad you girls could come. Like so fun, blah, blah, blah. Now we laugh about it.
Yeah, right.
Oh my gosh.
That is so wild.
Even bigger gag, they're still not divorced.
Oh.
Still
Okay.
in the process, so
That was 2015.
We feel that though.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, man. They were like free
But-
babysitters, baby.
Literally.
They're singing High School
They were like,
Musical.
yes, we're having this.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know where my brother was.
I know.
I don't either.
I don't know. Yeah, we were
That
just
was-
chilling.
I feel like he was just out, and we were like,
At 13 years old?
I don't know. I don't know where he was.
Oh my
Ouch.
It
god.
is so wild how
It
like
doesn't surprise me. Oh no, I was just like, that's just who your brother is. But anyway, continue.
it's just like how wild like a 48 hours could be because
Wow.
so much happened on that trip in general, and then to find this out now too, it's like that weekend it was just like meant to be. Everything that happened was meant to be that
It's
weekend.
one for the books.
It is one for the books. Well, I'm glad that we were
Anyway,
able to, be a light during the time that you didn't know was a trying time.
Maybe that's a good thing. You know, maybe it's a good
it was
thing.
great.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's just a little bit about Ray. Just a little bit about Ray. Her
Oh my
origin
gosh.
story with Katie, at least.
Fair enough.
Oh my gosh.
But before we get like into the depths of this pod, we always ask our guests like, how are you chronically online, and why are you a good guest to be on this pod?
I was in 9th grade in 2020.
Yeah, that counts.
Done.
That's such a sentence. Like 9th grade in 2020. I'm blown. Like we already graduated college by then.
Yeah, by like a long time.
Oh my gosh, we had like 401ks at that time. That's like
Please don't say that.
insane. That's a paycheck. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wait, hold on. COVID was 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You were in the ninth grade then?
Yes.
How old were you when you went to Jonas Brothers? Like 8?
Probably 13 then. Yeah.
What?
13 or
I
14.
mean, Jonas Brothers wasn't like in 2019.
Yeah.
So
I just
Okay.
remember you
14.
being like cooler than than like a 13-year-old. Like I didn't think I don't know. Maybe I'm just not
I was
around
14.
I don't
I was
know enough
14.
14-year-olds, I guess.
Yes, I remember.
I was like, girl can
I
hang, you
remember
know.
my private Snapchat stories from 14 years old during the Jonas Brothers concert.
Wow. Oh my gosh. You were 14 at that time? Wow.
We were late to our flight and we ran through the Chicago airport to get to the Jonas Brothers concert.
Oh my gosh. What a time.
Seriously.
What's it like being 14?
Well, she's not anymore, but
That's
yeah.
right. You're 18 now.
I am 18.
Okay. What's it like being legal now
Um,
in 2024? How's that feel?
Maybe nothing has changed. A lot of
I-
stuff's 21 now.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Cigarettes, alcohol.
Because when we were 18, it was 2012.
Yeah.
And that was like
Yeah.
a whole like lifetime ago.
decade ago.
I mean, I'm sure
12
you've seen
years
those
ago.
videos where they're like,
More
look at
than
this
a
high school
decade.
Right.
aesthetic.
It literally
And
looks like it's like so vintage. I'm like, please stop. I remember that time.
like I'm in the
Those
video.
I'm there.
I know. I was like, I actually graduated when you say, because they're like, high school in 2013 was a vibe, and I'm like, I don't know. I was in college.
I was in 3rd grade.
Man.
Wild.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh my gosh.
I feel like
Like,
you've
Yeah,
been living a life.
all I can do is vote, but voting is very important. So
Mhm. We love.
So true.
We
Plug voting.
stand, we stand civic duties.
We really do.
Oh my gosh. So 9/11 happened before you were born.
Yes.
Oh my
Please bring it
gosh.
back. Yes.
It always comes back to 9/11.
So what are your thoughts on 9/11 then? Like, it's all retrospective
Like
for you.
it's happened before you were.
Yeah.
So you didn't really get like the
patriotism
impact.
of it all.
Yeah.
That is a question I did not expect.
Like when you learned about 9/11, you're like, wow, that was in the past. You know,
Yeah,
like
Yeah.
Wild.
Man.
I was like, dang, that was
crazy
sad.
time.
Yeah.
okay. Do you know what a floppy disk is?
Yeah, like I've heard of.
You've heard of them?
No, like I've seen.
Like,
them,
could
but
you
I
pick
never-
out if I presented items to you? Could you say this is a floppy disk?
That might be hard. That might be
Okay,
hard.
I will say-
I'm so sorry.
Floppy disks were like phasing out. Like we stopped using them in like 2000.
I was
Okay,
still using them in
true.
like the 3rd grade,
Okay.
like roughly. Depends
so 20
on.
years ago. Things move fast, you know?
Oh my gosh. How would you feel if every time you wanted to use the internet, you
my
also
God.
could not make a phone call? And you had to tell everyone in your house that you were going to get on the internet.
In 2024, I'd probably feel a little impatient.
Mm-hmm.
I did have a landline growing up, so like we couldn't all call at the same time.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
There was that.
Okay. Dial up, no dial up.
True.
So if I played the dial up sound, it'd just be like nothing to you, like just a noise.
The what?
She might recognize, like, people use it as reactions. Like,
Yeah.
Scott plays some videos sometimes that people use it as like a
Yeah.
buffering sound. So
Yeah.
you might recognize it, but just maybe not know
Wow.
the full background, maybe.
I'm just like shocked. I haven't talked to.
I was about to, like, you have an 11-year-old.
He's
like,
11, but
nephew.
like,
But 11 is
and he's a boy, and it's like completely different.
He's
like
just on Fortnite.
he's
Like,
just
yeah.
Fortnite and Roblox. Like that's it. So, wow. Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to just interview you for things that are just blowing my mind right now. We have a
No, I
script
love
actually.
it.
I mean,
didn't come with
that's
anything to
literally
talk
what
about.
this-
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
What other
For the
hard-hitting
pod,
questions could we
so-
ask? So we
Yeah.
start hard with 9/11. Where else could we go from there?
If
Where can we go from 9/11?
what have you ever had a flip
I
phone?
mean, so many places, really.
I did not have a flip phone.
Okay.
No.
Your first phone was a touchscreen phone?
Yes.
Love.
So QWERTY keyboard was
when
like
did
not
you get that phone?
But I got that phone when I was 11.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's around the normal time for getting phones. I
Yeah,
feel
my parents were like pretty good parents.
like. Were you on Tumblr?
I remember No.
Well,
I remember Aaron having like a flip phone.
that's the yeah. Aaron
With
just
the pink
showed.
razor.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Aaron showed up one day and was like the cool cousin with the flip phone. The pink
Oh
razor.
man. Those were iconic
So funny.
though, with the charms.
They were like
Mhm.
a whole moment in time.
Yeah.
You know.
They
like,
really were.
Yeah.
Yeah, my first phone was like an iPhone 2 that was my dad's and then my mom's and then my brother's and then
Okay.
mine.
Okay.
So
We love
my dad
recycling.
had like a
Yeah.
5 when I had the 2.
Okay.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That seems like pretty fair. Pretty
Yeah,
normal.
yeah.
Like, man, I didn't get my first iPhone until I was 18.
Same.
Yeah, I was like,
Should you
I
ever
think
call
I
it?
graduated high school.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
right when
yeah.
I graduated high school.
Well, because
Yeah.
Nikki got one first, and I was like, I need that. Yeah. Yeah.
That's wild.
I believe I would have started a riot if my younger sister got an iPhone before me. We talked about this, but she got it soon after I did, and
Yeah.
I still started a riot. But if she had gotten one before me, no.
Well, I didn't
Mm-mm.
know what I was
Never.
missing on. You know what I mean?
That's
Like,
so
I just
funny.
had like a regular, and then Nikki shows up. She literally visited VCU and was like, look at my iPhone. And I was like, wait, like, no, I need
No.
that.
15.
17? 16.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh my
16.
gosh.
Yeah. So.
I couldn't text or call anyone on it.
Oh, yeah. That seems fair.
And my mom made me watch 2 hours worth of internet safety videos before I could have them.
Wow.
Have it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did
That's
it
kind
help?
of a vibe, yeah.
It did.
Yeah.
It did.
Nice.
I still have the image of like don't sext in my head.
All right, that's all that matters. That's all that matters.
That's kind of
so easy.
iconic of her. I'm actually gonna like write that down,
Yeah.
take notes, like 2 hours of safety videos or more.
That's smart.
She
smart.
told me it would be 15 minutes. So
And you were sad.
Yeah.
All too loud.
I feel like they just stuck us on the internet.
Yeah,
They just said, like, here
just
it
go
is.
for it. They didn't know what it was.
because they didn't even know what it could contain.
No.
They was like,
Yeah.
they were learning it as we, like, millennials were also learning it. So it's like they had no idea. They were like, what's this? And then they're, older and we're, better with technology. So it was like, oh,
Yeah.
can we figure this out? No.
the whole phishing thing, like,
Oh, yeah.
giving people your
The
info.
phishing
Oh my
thing?
gosh.
Right.
It's a wild how,
It
like,
is an epidemic for
no, it
that,
really is.
whatever generation that is.
When my mom's like, I have a text from USPS, I'm like, no,
No,
you don't.
you don't.
I swear to God.
Unless you sign up for, like, USPS text and, like, you put your phone number in there and say, yes, text me, you're not.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You're
It's just
not.
wild.
So
Do not
bad.
click any links, please.
Oh my gosh.
There was one time, okay, this is traumatizing. There was one time my grandparents literally thought they got, like, scammed out of a couple $100 or $1,000, can't remember which, but because someone, like, called them and was like, your granddaughter who is in New York, none of us were in New York, your granddaughter who's in New York was hit somebody with their car, blah, blah, blah. So we need $1,000 or something or other. And they were like, oh my gosh, like, of course. And, like, they'll do anything for their grandchildren, like, of course. But then after they got that call and sent the money, they then called my mom and was like, how's Erin? And my mom was like, she's at an internship in the mountains. She's fine. Like, what do you mean? And they're like, wait, she's not in New York? She didn't hit someone with their car? And I was like, so sad. That I was like, this cannot be. Anyway, fishing, bad. Stop.
I can so imagine them, like, on the phone with your mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Man,
But
it's a wild, wild west
so
out
other
here.
things that you might not know from the early 2000s, Ray. How much do you know about MySpace?
Am I getting graded?
No.
No.
Okay. I know that it existed and it
Okay.
was used for communication.
Such a diplomatic answer.
Really, that's like a really nice
She's
way
like,
of putting
I
it.
won't be caught.
Caught in 4K.
Did you Google before this?
Do you know what the show Next is?
What?
The show called Next.
No.
We have to give her some answers, Erin. You can't just
Yeah,
put these
I'm
questions
about
out.
to.
Okay.
I was just about to explain. Next is an MTV dating show that was, like, in the early 2000s. And basically
Love.
one person is, out and about in the world. They bring, like, 4 or 5 people off of this bus. And so one person at a time, they go meet the person and they're on a date. And then the person who's, like, the original person on the date can either keep the date going for, like, 20 or 30 minutes or say next as soon as they get the ick, basically. And it was just iconic. It was iconic television.
Because
Oh.
people would.
They have that. They have a similar thing on the YouTube channel Cut now.
with like the button.
Yeah,
Oh,
like that
yeah.
type of button thing.
Yeah.
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 It was wild because they would bring like the craziest people on the
Yes.
show. Like, when they would hop off the bus, they would give you a little snippet about this person. So it would be like, Ashley is 21 and she wrangles snakes. Oh, literally, you have it right there.
Ashley collects Starburst wrappers, idolizes Bob Barker, pooped in a box, and mailed it to her ex-boyfriend.
And people would walk off this bus, and some people were so wild that, like, as soon as they saw the
Yeah.
person, they would just say next. They wouldn't even talk to
No,
them.
like they would just even come off the bus. They're like, next.
Don't even, like, take the final step down. They're like, next, and then they go back on the bus. Like,
And people roast you. So all
Yeah,
the people
we're
are
kinda
still on the
right, though.
bus.
Yeah, right.
Oh, it's so good.
Collecting Starburst wrappers next. Like, we're,
Next, bye.
it's wild.
Oh gosh, I would love to do that.
Did you
show.
guys like want to be on it so bad?
No.
I did.
I
Okay.
didn't want to. Oh,
I wanted to be the person that
Well,
like
next
said
to
the
people.
next thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
not like a contestant.
Who else would you be?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, yeah.
Couldn't handle being next.
Oh God, no, absolutely
I
not.
would cry. I would, like, step off. They'd be like, next time.
Never
Immediately.
recover.
Just literally a 360 back where you came from. So bad.
So toxic. And it was a quick 30 too. That was a
It
30
really
minutes or less.
was.
Yeah.
And then the person on the date like got money with the time amount that they, I mean, not much money, but they got some money from the time amount that they were like there.
They got paid to date?
Yeah.
Damn.
It was like, it was not a lot. I
No.
feel like it was
money.
like $1 a minute.
Yeah.
And they could get like up to $30 or something.
Nothing crazy.
Hey.
I'm gonna say we can keep going on the MTV shows because those are just iconic.
Absolutely. One that I thought that would come into my life more regularly than it did, which is never, is Parental Control.
Yes.
Do you know what that show is, right?
No.
You're about to.
Okay, I want to say I also grew up without cable.
Oh.
We didn't even have a TV in my house for a long time.
Oh.
Well,
okay.
I'm telling you, my parents were kind of like okay at their what they were doing.
Oh my gosh. Well, that changes things then.
Although she had the internet at 11, so
That's true. So you still had access to
and
something.
my mom was like, my mom didn't even put on music in the car. She had WHYY on like all the time.
oh my gosh. It's giving Stone Age. I'm sorry.
It's giving Amish.
Well, after she kicked my dad out, we had the music on.
Oh, okay. So it's like footloose.
So he's making the rules. Yeah. He's like,
Got it. No fun. Got it.
That movie sucks.
I've never seen it.
They're both bad. Don't watch them.
Oh gosh.
But it fits the
It
situation.
does. It does. Oh man. Okay. Parental control.
Parental Control. Basically, someone's daughter or son is dating somebody, and the parents don't like the partner. So the parents each pick somebody who would be better suited for their daughter/son. And then
Indian
they make them go.
Oh,
First
yeah.
of all, low key.
Yeah.
But they would make them go on dates with them, and then the partner would have to watch with the parents and be like, why are they doing that? She told me she hates that, la la la, and like watch these dates. And then at the end, the person who went on the dates has to pick if they want to stay with their original BFGF or pick a new person.
I love creating drama out of nothing.
No, for real.
No.
You should have seen some of the
But it
scrubs
was
on this
always
show,
like-
though.
So bad. Like
I know. It was always
Scrubs, for
like
real.
these like, because it was MTV in their early 2000s. It was always these like white parents who had this like edgy son or like edgy boy date their, perfect daughter, and then they were like, he's no good for her.
That was always the formula. It was always an edgy guy dating their perfect daughter.
Exactly.
So wild.
And so it was always so funny.
But some of the stuff that the partner would say to the parents while their partner was on these dates was wild.
Yeah.
Like they were
So
coming
rude.
for so rude.
So weird.
It's like there's a reason you're on this show.
No,
and it's
literally.
because you're being
There's
rude
a
to them.
reason why
Trash.
these parents don't like you. Like
You're shit talking to their face. Like, of course they hate you. So ridiculous.
Oh man.
so funny.
Good TV though, because it kept you on the edge of your seat. You're like, ooh, are they gonna pick their original partner?
Yeah.
They had so much fun on that date that the mom picked.
Oh yeah. The parents would like egg it on to like, oh, look how happy she looks with this guy. He has
They
a
just
job.
look good
Like
together.
Oh my gosh. It really is Indian matchmaking.
it was a good time for sure. Oh man. Okay. The next MTV dating show. Well, yeah. In the last MTV had a lot of dating shows back in the day.
And they were
really
doing it
did.
different too.
Yes, and they were all good. Like
'cause
it
they were
was.
just
I
ridiculous.
never watched MTV.
Oh my gosh, it was
I wasn't
entertaining.
allowed, so I only know a little bit about these things.
Oh, okay. This one was my favorite, and I always assumed I would be on this show, which is ironic because my room was never clean. Room Raiders. Do you know
Okay.
Room Raiders?
Can you guess
No.
what that show would be about?
It's gonna take me a minute. Hold up. Room Raiders. I cannot imagine. Wait. Give me 5 more
Are you
minutes.
Googling?
Do they rate
Like, no.
rooms?
Yeah.
They
almost.
Yeah, super close. Yeah. So Room Raiders, again, dating show. So they would take like 3 people, and they there'd be one person where they'd like go into each of their rooms. Like they drive around in a van and go to each of the 3 people's rooms and try to find out like things about them. Like they don't know what they look like or whatever. So
Like consensually?
Yeah. So like Room Raiders would come and be like, your room's getting raided, like get in the van. And then
they'd be like,
Oh no.
yeah. So like there's 3 of them in the van, and then the guy or girl will go into each of their rooms and like find clues of like who they
the
are
person
and
was,
things.
Their
how they
hobbies.
live.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like it was fun on that end, but like there was also weird things that they would find. Like the guys would like go through the panty drawer and be like, "Oh, she's got cheetah prints, so she's feisty," or
And
like
you're like, yuck.
and it, or like when the girl would go into the guy's room and they turn on like the black light and they're like, oh my god, he has stains all on his sheets. Like, so they do stuff like that, and they're watching in the van of like
The commentary of the person rating
just
the room.
going through and just making
Damn.
comments. So like I always thought I was gonna be on. First of all, I was like 10.
Too
at that
young.
time.
Yeah.
So it would have never happened anyway. But I was like, if anyone ever comes for Room Raiders, they're gonna see this and think I'm like cool, or whatever.
That Jonas Brothers poster on the wall. They're gonna be
for
vibing.
sure. Yeah, but it was such an iconic show because people just had like random stuff, and then like they'd be really dirty, or they'd just be like, they'd be not voted off, but like not picked over something really stupid. Like she had a basketball, and I only like soccer. Like it's like just like stupid stuff like that.
Exactly.
It's like the way MTV loves like a bus situation.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
why are all these people sitting
All
in
of
buses?
All of them.
It's low budget, and they're ready to go. They're ready to rock.
Enterprise rent a car.
Oh my
So
gosh.
funny.
But it was definitely a classic. For
For
sure.
me.
Good time. Good time.
Gosh, bring MTV dating shows back,
Please.
please.
That's
But
what
imagine
we do.
doing that with Gen Z kids now.
I know what's even the vibe? I don't even know.
I have no idea.
They're so different.
Yeah.
True.
I feel like the rooms were so from what I can remember, like the early 2000s, I don't know how much you like consciously were aware, like we're kind of gaudy, like
How much brain development you had.
well, I mean, 9/11 situation says enough.
You were born in 2005.
Okay, yeah. I mean, the early 2000s were gaudy. So like people's rooms, I mean, they had, inflatable like furniture and like
Neon
Oh,
lights.
yes.
neon lights. So it just was
Yeah.
like, it was so, I feel like now things are a little bit more
There's like a
like themes to
theme.
things.
Yeah.
The aesthetic is
Yeah.
everywhere, so it's like, yeah.
Everybody, it wouldn't be like going, I mean,
it wouldn't be as fun.
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I remember Aaron and Jay's One Direction posters.
As you
Roommate.
should.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
As you should. Those
Yeah.
are important.
They were.
Yeah.
Way too. I would keep them up if I could.
Me too. If I never like moved out of my mom's house, they'd still be up.
Yeah.
Actually, if she never sold the house, they'd still be up.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the one.
That's the reason that they're not there anymore. Yeah.
No choice but to take them
I
down.
had to. Yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
Gosh. No, it
So
comes with
funny.
the house. Like, you can't get the house without the posters.
You
Like,
can't. This is
It's funny that you say that because, like, okay, clearly,
Interesting.
like, my favorite color might be orange.
yeah.
My room was orange, and when
Oh.
we sold the house, like, my parents tried to keep like because they didn't want to paint.
Yeah.
But our realtor was like, it can't be orange.
There's no
There's
way.
no way it can be orange.
No one's going to buy this house.
And it was like the end of an era. I was like,
They're missing out. They don't know, like, design,
no, for real. That was a
Interior
time.
They
I
don't
remember
know
crying
design.
having to take down my Shawn Mendes poster.
Oh
when I
my
moved.
god. Oh, so you were a Shawn Mendes
Shawn
girl.
Mendes.
Did you?
Aaron and I went to a Shawn Mendes concert together.
Okay.
We did.
His
It was
first
so
album was
fun.
a bop. I don't know. I haven't kept up with him since then.
Yeah.
Were you like a MagCon
He hasn't been
girl?
releasing music.
Yeah, true.
That's true. That's a good question.
Yeah. Were you into MagCon or just Shawn
No.
Mendes?
Not when it was a thing.
Okay. Oh, so
But,
were you like retroactively watching the content later?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh.
I guess that makes sense because there was so much of it. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
vines and
In like 6th grade, I would have like MagCon Boys funny vines on loop.
Yeah. That's so fun.
Like the OG MagCon Boys.
Who's your favorite?
It was Sean.
Oh, duh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I started thinking about who was in it, and I'm like, he's the only
know, I was
viable
like,
option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cameron Dallas was decent.
I still have the calendar event in my calendar, obviously,
Ooh.
for my wedding with Shawn Mendes.
Yeah.
When's
It
that?
can still happen.
When's that going on?
It's September 3rd, 2024.
This is the year, baby. All
He's
right.
single, isn't he?
I think so. It's time to shoot your shot.
He's
You're
single,
legal
you're
now.
18?
It's
Anything is possible.
That's why you picked that, right?
somehow in the Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
My middle school friend, who we don't talk to anymore, was getting married to Hayes Greer, and it was going to be a double wedding.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think he's in jail now.
Yeah,
though.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Like something
So-
Actually,
bad.
that might be true. Because Nash is
Got arrested.
got 2 kids and living
Yeah.
his best life with his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So wild.
So
I've not thought of those names in ages.
Yeah.
Like the original Hype House energy.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And they didn't do anything.
Oh,
Exactly.
The meet and greets. Oh boy.
I
Yeah.
mean, people
the kissing
were
the
The
fans.
kissing.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Thank God COVID was around. Wasn't around when they were
The
doing
fan
that.
service? First of all,
Peak fan service.
You got what you paid
Yeah.
for. Okay.
the fan service. I just always now on Twitter when concert ticket prices are so high or something, people are like, this better be the meet and greet that I get with $400 tickets. And then it's obviously the picture of the MagCon boys kissing the girl on the
Kissing.
cheek or
around the arm. Yeah.
something.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, yeah, yikes.
Oh gosh. What I would do. That's how meet and greet should be, though.
if I'm paying $1,000.
Exactly.
Realistically.
Because honestly, paying to meet someone that you can honestly see on the street is insane.
Yeah.
It's like buying water. It's like, this should be free, it doesn't seem right. Because it's a person, you're paying to see someone, anyway. Yeah, it should be free.
But I'll still do it.
But I'll still do it, for sure. I'm waiting for Jonas to bring back meet and greets. They have not done them.
One day.
So
Maybe.
I'm waiting. We'll see. I don't think Joe's going to let that happen, though.
I was about to say, I think it's over for them.
I think it's done.
With
yeah.
the kids. And
It's
yeah,
Jover.
it's over.
They're not.
Jover.
It's Jover.
It really is.
Yeah, he already knows. He's not going to be doing that anymore. Because some fan's going to say something about something.
That's true.
She's still my queen of the north, some stupid shit like that. And then
He's going to be like, guards?
Fight!
You're going to vet the people meeting.
No, literally.
Background
my
check.
gosh. Do you like Sophie or not? Yes, can't come.
Oh.
Gosh. Anyway, okay, so some more things. We never talked about the MySpace. So MySpace was the OG social network. I mean, there was Zynga and message boards and stuff like that, but as for a social network, a Zynga? Do you guys
No, I don't know what that one is.
you guys don't know Zynga?
I
Guys don't know
heard of
Slap
it.
Ass Friday?
That's what it feels like. It's
Okay,
giving
ma'am.
Adia went to a different school.
Well, first of all, shout out Tina. Didn't she say that she knew Slap Ass Friday?
Yes, she did actually.
That had me. I was like, what? I guess we just went to the wrong schools.
Oh, yeah, our schools were not as misogynistic. Not
No.
as. They still were, but it was different.
Yeah.
Okay, so Zynga was like MySpace before MySpace, but it was a blog, but you could edit stuff and anyway, Zynga was I thought
feel
you guys were chronically online, but clearly it started at a certain year. Mine
Okay,
was
it also might have been popularity. What if MySpace took the fuck off? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Millions of people flocked to MySpace. It was.
Zynga was 1999, and I was on Zynga. At some point.
At 5 years old,
No,
you're on-
at some point. It was made in 1999.
Wait a minute.
Listen.
The math is not mathing.
I didn't say I was on it in 99. I said it was made in 99.
When was it shut down? Let's get that year.
It's still up.
Oh.
It's still
We bringing
up.
back Zynga, guys?
I guess so.
Follow us.
Catch us on Zynga.
I was saying it maybe like, I don't
So
know.
the thing is, like, MySpace was the first big one that I knew about. I didn't even know about Senga, but I also was not allowed to have it. So that was another thing where I made a MySpace and didn't tell my parents. Obviously, they knew I had it because a computer history exists. And I was in 6th grade and did not realize. But I mean, it was like one of those things where it's like AIM was what I had.
Oh,
and
yes.
You know, that 2006 for sure.
Yes.
And then MySpace
was...
My parents were so worried I was going to get, like, you know,
kidnapped
or something.
Same. Yeah.
Look at how that turned out. Now I'm...
chronically online.
Yeah,
Didn't stop
exactly.
anything.
It did not.
But the best thing about MySpace, which makes it infinitely better than Facebook, is that...
There's 100 places you could go with this right now.
I'm going to say personally for me,
I also never had Facebook.
Oh, okay.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
We don't trust Mark Zuckerberg.
So true.
I have Instagram, though, which doesn't make any sense. Anyway.
Many white men could be inserted in that sentence.
My favorite thing about MySpace that you can't do on Facebook is having a top 8.
I had a feeling that's where you were going with this.
List.
It was either that or the music. I thought was going to be
the
your
music
number
in the
one.
background with the decorating.
Yes, I learned
that's
HTML.
my number 2 of that.
Like, I didn't even know that
We
was
all
a
learned
job.
HTML.
Like, coding.
Oh,
Anyway, back in
when
the day,
you like saved the changes and something got fucked up and you're like, where in the code did I go wrong? And you're looking at every single line. Yeah.
And
wild.
Hearts. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Throwback.
And Hearts. I remember that just kept going after MySpace, like kind of
just typing
that it just and Hearts and Hearts and Hearts. And I was like, okay.
Oh, good times. Oh man. But yeah, having a top 8,
you
like
could rank your friends.
Ranking your friends publicly.
Yeah.
Like and
everyone was doing it. It was not just one person. It was everyone who had a MySpace was ranking those friends.
And then if you move someone off the top 8 or like move them to a different spot, it was like no.
That was
like
drama.
What it's like drama. Like why did you like people would break up and like take their boyfriend off the top 8 and people would be like, oh my God, like what happened? Or like people will move their best friend to like the 2nd spot and it'd be like, oh,
ooh,
like,
what's the tea there?
And you could make like blog posts on MySpace and like
what's a blog? I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say there's ended. Cut it.
Google that one.
We're done. People would comment on the pictures and be like, pick comic for pick comic, PC for PC, or like I own this pic. Okay, So
you
that's
post
like,
on each other's walls.
Yeah, it was just a good time.
I did have fan accounts growing up.
Okay.
Similar vibe for sure.
We love that.
I don't know. The top 8 was like. It's like warfare.
It was.
It was like psychological
a
meticulous,
warfare. Like selection. Like you would think you were like, I don't know.
Seriously. And then you're checking your friends. You're like, could I put them at number 4? And then you're like, oh, I'm number 4 on theirs. Like, okay, I can do that. Like they're not gonna get mad at me.
Yeah, I saved my ass for that because I made the top 4 because it's 2 rows.
Yeah.
The top 4 were just like celebrities of people that I liked.
Okay,
so like
that's a cop out.
It was, and I'm like, sorry, I have to have like so and so's number 1 because he's in my favorite band. And like I made a MySpace for my dog Oreo, so he was number 1, and his friends on MySpace were Snoopy, Clifford, and like all these other dog characters.
Oh my god!
Anyway, so it was my dog is number 1, like 3 band guys, like. Just
okay, I feel like that takes things down a notch. Like Adia, like I appreciate the sentiment.
It's my MySpace.
Well, okay,
for my dog.
I mean, true, but if I were your MySpace friend and saw that you had, I would be like, all right, this girl's not taking this seriously.
No,
like this,
I couldn't do it. The anxiety in me.
Was it serious?
It was.
It was so serious.
Yeah.
It's wild how
Those
serious it was.
Fighting words if you like messed up their placement for sure.
But it was nice that you could literally edit anything on your MySpace. Like I feel like Facebook kept certain things. Like obviously you can write on your Facebook friends' walls and you can like upload photos and whatnot. But you could literally customize anything and everything.
You could have stars coming down and
you had a song. When
I know a lot of people compare it to like Card today, but Card I don't think you have as much control over.
Oh, true.
What's a card?
Yeah,
I've seen them.
Yeah,
teach us.
It's another cute little thing you can customize, but it's more of a mini website. On like Stan Twitter especially, people use it for get to know me things before you follow.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
that's interesting. It's like your own little website.
And like informational things.
Oh, I thought you might be looking.
No, I just needed the adrenaline rush of looking at the MySpace notifications just to feel something again.
I wonder what about Facebook like
serotonin.
knocked MySpace out of the, because like I remember they were kind of neck and neck for a while, but then all of a sudden people just kept using Facebook instead.
I don't know.
I don't either.
Ask Jesse Eisenberg.
Not Jesse.
Was Facebook
I think
easier
more
to
people
use?
like flock to it.
Probably. It probably was. Well, yeah, because like that is kind of like I love her, but like it is kind of like messy.
Oh yeah, she was
So,
fugly.
That's probably what it was.
So fugly.
Facebook came out and it was like sleek and yeah.
Yeah.
Your homepage is
So funny.
wild.
Oof.
But
Wow, I missed that. Oh my gosh.
crazy.
Do you feel something when you see this?
I mean, honestly, it's bringing back a lot. Like,
Right? Aaron, we're looking at the notifications,
From
like the new
MySpace.
messages,
Does this
new
make
friend
you
requests.
feel anything?
Like I feel like I just took like my Prozac or something. Like I feel like I have like an ounce of serotonin and dopamine right now.
Prozac twins.
Oh hey, we love. Oh my gosh. What's next? We have Livestrong bracelets. Are you familiar with those? Yellow Livestrong bracelets?
luckily, those were not like online necessarily.
No, it was just like a big
True.
thing. No, it
No.
was for Lance Armstrong.
Do I know who Lance Armstrong is?
No, I'm saying it was from.
No.
Good place to start, though. Actually, maybe we should.
Oh my gosh.
I feel like he's
Gosh.
been through it, kind of like Tiger Woods.
Like,
They've both been
yeah.
like through it for the last 20 years.
Honestly.
Didn't he
Wild.
like lose a test?
Yeah,
Oh man.
that was
Yeah.
like, wasn't that the whole point of the bracelet? Like,
that was
awareness.
Oh yeah.
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 I was like,
Yeah.
yes.
That's it.
But anyway, he made a yellow bracelet that said "Live Strong" in support of what type of cancer was it?
Couldn't tell you.
Testicular.
I mean,
I don't know. Anyway, but it became a fashion trend.
yes, yeah.
And everybody and their mother had the yellow Live Strong bracelets, and then they were like those gummy
Mhm.
kind of bracelets.
Yeah.
And so everyone had those on, and then
Like camp
other
bracelets.
bracelets.
It
What
depends on
bracelets?
your It depends on your type of camp bracelet. I think it
Oh.
might.
Like
It might
run
be.
bracelets, like marathon bracelets. Like that kind of
Not a
gummy is what
marathoner.
I mean. The material.
Probably because
Oh.
like I know it's. I mean, it's still used. Like
Yeah.
I got one the other day.
Not like silly man gummy.
No,
Not
like a
really.
thicker.
Yeah, like-
yeah. I'm sure we're talking about the same thing.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
were giving
probably.
like the
It
hand
actually
signal,
isn't
like
that
it's the same.
important.
It was just like everybody
yeah,
had one,
like,
and then
yeah.
it took off. Like those were the first like gummy bracelets I remember. And now, I mean, they're still in existence. People still use them for tons of different stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Same vibe as like
what we wanted masks to be.
yeah, basically, yeah.
Couldn't do it as a society.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They said these
seriously.
aren't cool enough.
I know. You can
We
customize
said
it in
these
everything.
yellow bracelets. Yes.
Yes.
These gaudy yellow, like doesn't match
We're all
anything you
wearing
own.
But people wore them all the time. Weddings,
Mhm.
important events. Like there is a Livestrong bracelet.
Graduation. Yeah. Everything.
Like you would think it was like a Cartier like bracelet or something.
It was
They were like,
actually giving Cartier.
It was.
Stand.
It was. And the I Love Boobies bracelets too.
Yeah, same kind of
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And people just wanted to wear it because it said boobies, not even because of like the cause.
Yeah. The breast cancer awareness cause.
Wow.
Thanks for clarifying.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Absolutely.
She's like, "What are you guys wearing to school?"
It was I Love
She's
Boobies.
like, I don't know.
Oh gosh. Oh man. Okay.
Oh gosh.
The other thing, I don't know if this is still relevant, but I think it's funny. Chocolate rain. Are you familiar with that?
No.
Chocolate rain.
Rain.
Du- du- du-
Dun, 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 dun. It's this song that
Yeah.
this man sang, and he had this very low bass voice,
Oh,
and
man.
it just was an iconic YouTube video that everybody saw and would sing.
Do you think my brother would know it?
Maybe. I don't. How on the
Came out in
internet is he, or is
2007.
he just? In
Oh, he
his
was
own world?
so chronically online.
Okay. He might.
Well, there we go. We'll have to ask
doesn't
him next
apply
time.
to life.
We'll have to invite him on.
Yeah, he's next.
He can have his own episode.
We talked about this.
We did.
I feel like that's a testament to like, so things go viral now, but that doesn't mean that everyone you know has seen it. But in 2007, when something went viral, literally everybody that you know has seen that video, which is such a weird.
Everyone passed it around. Yeah,
such a weird like coincidence. I don't know.
Gosh, I miss those times.
Because you scroll on TikTok and it's like every video has
Everything.
50K.
Yeah,
and
it's
like
not.
Yeah, except
not
ours.
special. Yeah, calling all out.
So
Interesting.
I also don't have TikTok.
okay.
anymore. She had it.
Oh, okay.
She had it at one point.
Okay, she's on Stan Twitter though, so
that's what I was gonna say.
She is.
I was a Musically master.
Ooh.
Makes
Just
sense.
kidding. No, I wasn't.
Oh, okay.
She was.
Actually, one time my brother's friend told me that I was the best Musically person ever and most talented. So,
Ooh,
Okay.
take that.
All right.
I had the movements down, you know.
Yeah.
We love.
Averaged 8 likes a Musically, maybe.
Honestly?
You shouldn't have given it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We get it.
Yeah.
We've been there.
Anything more than 2, anything more than 3, you know, we're doing pretty good.
Depending on the platform, because Aaron's got a couple accounts.
Yeah, true.
I know, I have so
When
far.
we get to like double digits, for sure.
Then we know. Yeah.
Yup.
Definitely.
Yeah, and then I did download TikTok in like 2021
Okay, yeah.
and then deleted it because it took up too much space.
We feel
Okay,
that.
that is actually so real. Every day I look at my storage space and think, is today the day that TikTok's the one that goes? Because
No.
it's huge.
And
Gigabytes.
also The drafts. The
Yeah,
drafts, too.
that's true. That's
Yeah,
true.
It's bad.
I also like was not funny enough to make TikToks. So,
Neither are we.
and I
But we're still there.
well, I
Grinding.
accepted it and moved on.
Okay.
We're not at that stage
And
yet.
that's the show.
We're in denial.
Thanks, Ray.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
I love you guys' TikToks.
Does Aaron send them to you like, hey, like this?
Please
No,
engage.
she sees them on Instagram.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. True.
Please
true.
engage. Oh, man.
Even if you hate it. Yeah.
Okay, next topic.
I was talking to Ray about what she wanted to talk about on this pod. And she was like, I don't know anything, but I could talk about like millennials and Gen Z and how we differ in like the workplace or like thinking about, you know, schooling or whatever things. Okay, so it says millennials versus Gen Z in the workplace. Millennials, one, are like competitive, achievement oriented, collaborative, and then Gen Z are creative, open-minded, independent. What do we think?
I feel like I'm
I'll
mixed
send this
of both,
picture to you guys.
but that's also because I think I'm younger than what I am.
You're like projecting.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
like trying to match the Gen Z one, but I just can't do it.
Yeah, I don't know if I would say I'm creative necessarily, but I also would not necessarily say I'm, what's the word? What did you say? Competitive?
Yeah, that's not me.
No, when I
Yeah.
was at my last workplace, bro, they were every 6 months. They're like, "What's next for you?" And I'm like, "Nothing. Like
No.
this is
No,
it.
I
Like,
don't know. I'm just
this is
working.
it." Yeah, and I ended up in a position of I was a supervisor.
What?
Wait, I didn't tell you that. Okay, it was wild. Yeah, I was a supervisor for a year and a half. It was wild, and I left, and I was like, I will never be a supervisor again. It is not
Yeah.
for me. No.
No.
People calling out at 6 a.m. Girl, I'm sleeping. Like people calling out on my days
I'm
off. I'm off. Like it was wild. And then supervisor calls, please. No. I'm crying on the other end of the phone. Like we're not doing. So I feel like competitive. I would not necessarily say I fit into that category either.
Same.
Yeah.
Like I'm like
Same.
I will never be in a position of management. We are
I'm
grunts
not
only in this.
Yeah, not a ladder climber. Like,
No, for
That
sure.
ceiling can stay there. I'm not breaking it.
Yes. Yeah.
They're collaborative though. Like you work with someone or a team to reach
Oh, like something
a mutual
higher.
goal.
I mean,
feel like you do.
I do. Yeah, I have to. But it like by choice.
I don't know. Maybe let's get out of the workplace. I know that's your reference, Erin, but I don't know.
I don't know. Well,
we're not working girls.
No, we're not.
We're not working girls.
We have this podcast for a reason. None of us want to be working girls.
Exactly.
Dude, 2010 liners are 14.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Wait, I was just looking at that. Yeah. Weird, right? So are you primarily on like Stan Twitter, right? Like, is that your primary social media, like currently, generally speaking? Or just Twitter in general, I guess. Like maybe not.
I would say Stan Twitter, yeah.
Okay.
I'm on Instagram, but like personally.
Yeah.
So it like doesn't count.
Okay. I was just thinking because like I know like this has come up on our podcast before, but like, I mean, none of us want to be millennials, clearly, as you just said. But there is definitely like a divide, and I was curious if you noticed it, but I think it's mostly on Facebook, and you're not really on Facebook, and that's okay. But there are millennials that are older than us that on Facebook are the worst. They are posting every restaurant they're eating at. They're tagging their location. It's like, I don't need a play-by-play of like what you did on this Wednesday night. You know what I mean? Like, so right. I feel like a lot of the time when I hear people talk about millennials, like they're referencing specifically like that entity. Yeah.
The elder millennials are who they're referencing.
So I was just curious, like, you know, about your online presence out of like if you had experienced that. They do it on Instagram though too, so I mean
yeah, my mom type beat.
I'm so sorry to call her out. I didn't mean it.
She's not a millennial. It's okay.
Okay.
And she doesn't listen to our pod, so it's okay.
Okay, so we're double good.
Yeah. When I see interactions between people more my age or younger with people more your guys' age or older, it's usually the younger ones calling them hags.
Yeah.
I love that. Hag. It's fucking funny.
Yeah, hag's a good one.
Honestly,
that's a good term.
Honestly, me and my so I met a bunch of my like Virginia friends on Twitter, on K-pop Twitter, and we have become friends. And we just kept seeing people being like, if you're over 23 years old and still on Stan Twitter, you're a hag. And so we just call ourselves the hags now. And so like, I'll be like, when I was back in Virginia living with my parents, I was like, oh, you know, going to hang out with the hags. And they were like, okay, like tell the hags hi, blah, blah, blah. Oh and I was like, we've just reclaimed that name.
Exactly.
Really?
Reclaim hags.
Is that our new podcast rebrand?
I think so. It's gotta be 30 and haggard.
Oh my god!
Stop 30 and haggard is so much worse. Hags is fun.
That's where it comes from.
Full name.
Or have a great summer. You know, that's where it comes from. Haggard. I guess another like difference between Gen Z and millennials is like when it comes to social media is like with millennials, we didn't like really grow up with like caring about likes like that. Like in early Instagram days, you like took pictures of your food with a really shitty filter. You were taking pictures of the sky, a flower, and like we didn't care. It was just like you're documenting, but like with Gen Z, it's like a curated like aesthetic, or it's like a 0.5 like goofy like thing. Like I don't think I've seen like a Gen Z person take like an actual selfie like how millennials take selfies.
No,
you know, like they're not up here because they weren't on MySpace.
All
of us are up here. Like that's how you take the selfie with the peace sign. But like
it does make you look like a hag, though. Like, I'm going to be honest. Like, yeah. I mean, I get it.
Because I see how my mom takes pictures. I feel like
that's what we usually call, like, more Facebook mom.
Yeah.
Pose.
I mean, I can't tell you one selfie where it's, like, eye level. Like, it's at least got to be up here. It's
the double chin situation that we're working with.
Like, first of all, yeah. Even when I'm taking my, like, walking, like... 0.5 selfies, I'm still up here. Like
when I'm taking a 0.5, it's up there.
Yeah, because it's the scene.
There. Okay.
Yeah. But like when you go to take a selfie, you're like, where are you at arm wise?
What are we talking about?
Tell us when to stop. Tell us when to stop.
I feel like it's dependent on the vibe.
True.
So if you were gonna post a picture of yourself on Insta,
Yeah.
Let's all take a selfie right now.
Yes.
let's all take a selfie right now.
Actual selfies. And then just compare what they all look like.
Oh my god.
The fact that we can't even see your arm is like insane. Like I'm
okay. We're also in a wide frame. Like we are.
That your arm's like down here. This is literally the worst thing I've ever seen.
I would never.
You would listen.
I can do it from here with the mic, especially. I can do it from here.
I take like stupid pictures up here. Like I go like.
I love that.
Yeah.
I don't take like real like pictures.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
That was a vibe.
That was literally all of us making that face, though. Oh.
Wait, I smiled.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I don't know how to take a photo any other way.
We gotta get you practicing.
That's all we learned.
Yeah. I also like it depends on the vibe. You know?
Yeah.
Like
what you're going for. What the curated
The curated vibe.
You're making me look through all of my selfies.
Honestly, it's a good reference.
I also, you know what? I cannot do like diagonal. I don't like that.
No.
I kind of get that.
At all.
I'm with that.
I'm over because sometimes Scott will accent like just because if we're taking a photo like to get us both in it, and I'm like it needs to be straight up or horizontal. Like we can't do. We're over. Yeah,
that's too much going on.
It's a lot.
Yeah, I don't.
Another.
I feel like for some reason in my head when I straighten my hair, which is like every 2 years, my photos are from down here. I don't know why.
Oh, interesting.
But
wow. New person she's down here.
Yeah.
Like
what?
New hair? Who the?
I know. It's just the hair, I guess.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, all my 0.5s are up here.
Wow.
That makes sense.
One thing that's also making a comeback that used to be big when we were younger is the digital cameras.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
in our time, we didn't have like the cameras on our phone. So like we all had digital cameras and then you'd like take a ton, upload them, like all of them.
400 in an album.
I've deleted so many Facebook albums.
I wish we were kidding.
Like photo bucket, like just
photo bucket.
We had like when I was a kid, we used digital cameras too. My mom like was a photographer, so like
okay, yeah.
And my brother and I would make like home videos a lot. We made a cinematic masterpiece one time.
I mean, you didn't
when
have
Aaron
TV.
and Jay were over. That was with iPhones though.
We would love to see that. Please resurface that film. Thank you.
I think it's just them three. It's not. I'm not in it.
You were directing.
I was directing.
Okay, that checks out.
Yeah.
Our producer.
Love.
Yeah.
Early directorial debut.
It was called House, I think.
Ooh.
It was an iMovie trailer.
Ooh.
Okay.
It's giving artsy.
Someone call A24.
Seriously.
First of all, I feel like whenever like Ray, her brother, and Jay get together, they're always like, "Do you remember that time we filmed the cinematic masterpiece that is House?" And then they pull it up and watch it, and I'm like, "Yes, I do."
It's necessary every time.
I love that.
It is.
My uncle was in it. I was sitting at the bottom of the stairs, and he like had to like pick me up and like capture me. And I remember there was like one of the poles at the like foot of the stairs, and like it really hurt. And my aunt, we put a scarf on her neck, and like it looked like she was hanging in the closet.
Oh,
it
wow.
My brother had like the fake blood. We blew out that candle.
Bass had a vision.
Yeah.
My brother was a producer.
He's an artiste.
Yeah.
He's like, his brain would be scared to look at it.
Absolutely.
Some of my best acting was done there.
So
Out of all of my acting that I've done.
Let's do a quick all hot or not. Okay. So I looked up fashion trends in the 2000s. And we're just going to say hot, we should bring them back, or not leave them in the 2000s. Vests.
Hot. Depending on the vest.
I mean, yeah. Well, vest, puffer vest, yes. Sweater vest.
Okay, puffer vest, yes.
Like the actual like little vest that
Like
like
an actual,
Katie
like,
wore in the pirate
undersuit
picture.
vest.
Okay, come on.
No.
That was a one-time thing.
Was it?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. But yeah, half and half, I guess. But no, not like an actual like vest, but puffer vest and sweater vest, yes.
Ray, your thoughts?
I was gonna say no to the puffer vest.
Oof.
And
Oh.
I
yes.
literally packed a puffer vest in my car for this weekend.
That hurts.
Wow.
Does it keep you warm?
Yeah.
I feel like it never kept me warm when I had mine.
I don't know. I mean, mine's fleece line, so it keeps
my bad.
my chest warm, not my arms,
Well, yeah.
because it's a vest, not
Yeah.
a jacket.
The
so-
best.
But that's the look.
That's the look. Okay. Uggs.
Not.
Ray, it's really what your opinion
Yeah.
is.
We lived the 2000s, so you said not.
I feel like, wear what you want to wear.
Okay, true.
I mean, yes, but also
we need an opinion.
yeah.
I personally would not partake in the purchasing of a pair of Uggs.
Okay, fair. That
Okay.
seems to be a family thing. No, I'm kidding.
I feel like in middle school, that's all we made fun of.
That's so funny.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
I feel like we just made fun of white girls with Uggs
Yeah.
all of middle school.
That's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair. Okay. Next one, sequins.
Hot when done in moderation.
I love that answer.
Okay.
hmm
You're right for that, actually.
Sometimes there is too much sparkle.
I disagree. We grew up with a bedazzler,
Okay.
so if there's a chance to bedazzle it, I would love it.
Mm.
You know what a bedazzle? You guys remember bedazzlers?
Yeah, I didn't have
Yeah.
one.
I know what a
Yeah.
bedazzler is. I didn't have one.
I didn't have one either, but I was intrigued.
Oh, I thought you said you grew up with one.
I know, you made
No,
yeah.
we grew up in the era of bedazzlers.
Yeah, we did.
So like,
I feel like I grew up like seeing bedazzlers as
Yeah.
like commercials or whatever too, though.
Mm-hmm.
it was
Yeah.
you could bedazzle anything.
In theory.
Yeah, I mean,
Supposedly.
there's even the vajazzle too.
The what?
That's from something, isn't it?
The vajazzle?
That's like from a movie. That wasn't like
like-
real,
No.
was it?
Hold on, I can't Google it on
What
my work
was it?
computer.
I thought it was from
She's
a
like,
movie.
Vajazzle.
I thought it was in a show or a movie.
Yeah.
Vajazzle is a thing. Yeah, vajazzle. You could do one that says bride to be. You could do what? It was a product. Vajazzle is nicknamed glitter pubes. It's a form of genital decoration.
Perfect.
And you can find it on Amazon under vajazzling.
Well, then that makes sense. I
Perfect.
probably only ever heard it as like a joke.
Oh, yeah.
Like I didn't think it was a real product.
So, yes, I love sequins. To answer your question, yes.
Yes.
Am I vajazzled right now? Yes.
Our first sponsor is
And thank you to Vajazzle for sponsoring today's episode. Need to sequin your vajayjay?
We got you covered.
We got you covered, literally.
and so do these sequins. Okay, next hair clips. Hot love.
Hot.
Yeah,
Love my
Hot.
hair.
Yeah.
Next, mini skirts.
it's looking like
They
a
are
no.
hot on people who wear them, I guess, sometimes.
It's a no for me, dog.
Yeah.
No, yeah. If it's a skort, yeah.
Okay.
I
okay.
love a good skort.
Yeah. That's
I
the
feel
30
like-
in you.
What if they're wearing like shorts, like spandex underneath?
Right.
No, but a skort.
It is a different vibe, isn't it?
It is. It's
Yeah.
literally business in the front, party in the back.
Fuck up.
I feel
Skorts,
like-
they
I
are.
feel
I know, but like
is-
front, that's business, and a party is a shorts. A skort.
How are you imagining a mini skirt like styled with though? Like what would it be styled with?
A mini skirt
Mm-hmm.
with like a little tank, a little lacy tank.
Yeah,
Because like I think of like the academia like aesthetic.
like sweater vests where you said vests were out already.
Yeah.
So okay, I see.
Gosh, I need to go to the store. I have some things to get. A vajazzle, a skirt. I have lots of items to buy.
So funny.
Oh man.
We're DMing Vajazzle after this.
Oh hell yeah! You guys, birthday gift. Happy 30th. Here's a vajazzle. Congrats, Scott.
30% off.
Swipe up.
Oh my god.
Tracksuits. I personally love them.
Same. I love a good cord.
Yeah.
Juicy shoots.
The juicy couture.
Juicy couture.
Love.
Suits.
A juicy track.
Velour.
Most of these I think are hot, but I would never wear.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
It can be trendy without being something you use.
I'm a hater, so if I can wear it, I'd hate it. So,
okay.
Congrats to you for not being a hater. Like, if
Yeah,
I,
you're like,
I
mini skirt, I can't do it. Fuck mini skirt.
mini skirts, can't wear them. I can't pull it off. So I'm mad.
I think I could. I just choose not to.
Yeah.
I think you could too, actually.
You
Yeah.
hold that power in you.
Okay, next one, kitten heels.
What?
Keep these. These were
What?
out at the time.
This is Alexis Nyer calling.
They are like 1-inch heels. Like
Barely.
they are like
Barely.
ugly as sin.
Just the fuggliest thing you can imagine.
Yeah, they're bad. Right?
Imagine a dwarf version of a high heel. Is what it is.
Kitten?
Yeah.
Kitten. Yeah.
It's not even enough to make like the clacking sound when you walk.
No, it isn't. It's basically.
Oh, I used to have a pair, I feel like. I mean,
they,
who didn't?
they do fit for like I feel like younger people, like if you're under the age of like 15, like you're not wearing a stiletto, you know what I mean, and that's
True.
fine.
Oh, like adults were wearing them?
Yeah.
Yes. It was the fashion.
Yeah.
Big yikes.
Leave her.
Big yikes.
But it says Queen Audrey Hepburn was doing it.
Yeah.
Queen Audrey.
In the 50s, like we don't need her back.
Megan. Yeah.
No, I thought those were children's shoes.
Yeah. They are. Let's leave them there.
Cargo pants.
Hot.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kim Possible.
So true.
True.
Yes.
Okay. Low-rise pants.
Get the hell out of here.
Ray, what are
I
your
know what you're
thoughts?
thinking. I could see it.
Speak your truth, Ray.
I think they're not for everyone.
So true.
Would you wear them?
That's the question.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're definitely not
They're
for
so
everyone.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, why are you that low?
I'm just saying, millennials, we fought so hard to get mid-rise and high-rise pants. We do not need to go back with the low.
I mean, it's like
Leave
you
them in
sit
the
down,
past.
it's over.
You're done.
I really
Why am I seeing all of your skin?
Yeah.
Done.
Like, I don't need to.
I'll lose my right to vote before I lose high-waisted pants.
Okay.
Seconded.
Take away my rights, but the one thing you're not going to make me do.
You're not taking away
We're low-rise jeans.
They are so bad. They're just so bad.
Oh,
Like,
they're so
not
bad.
even for a look.
No.
Not even.
No.
No.
So funny. Okay, the cowl necklines, which were those like scoopy neck shirts.
Oh, I thought those were like sailor or something.
Cowl.
Oh, cowl.
Oh, I
Cowl,
also
sorry.
thought you said the animal.
Oh, cowl.
It's like
typing. I was like, cow.
You're
the
like,
way
what's
I got
cowl
LASIK
neckline?
for what?
Yeah. Cowl. It's a boo for me, but
too.
like, did I wear them when I was like working a really corporate job? Yes.
Oh, the
Yeah.
one with like a little skirt on it.
Pretty much. Yeah. It ate
Yes.
in the professional
Exactly
setting.
that.
For
Floppy
sure.
turtleneck. Like,
Yeah. Saggy turtleneck. Yeah.
it just looks kind of messy though.
Oh, it is. Oh, yeah.
It does, yeah. But then all those biddies were wearing them, and I was like, this is so cool. Okay.
It's a little ugly.
Yeah. A big ugly.
The like thick rimmed sunglasses. Thick.
Yeah.
I love a big
I love.
sunglass.
Yeah, I love a good statement piece.
I would love.
Yeah, I think, but it's like you have to serve.
Yeah.
If you're not, then
No.
I would love for the big like bug ones to come back. That's what I need.
I need the
Trying to
Kanye
protect
ones
these
to come
eyes.
back.
With the shutters, keep those out.
3D glasses with the lenses popped out.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
So funny. Okay, last one. Dresses over jeans.
no.
There's only one group that can pull this off, and it's a Disney Channel star.
Just like in general, you
In
mean?
general.
Yeah.
Just in general,
Like
yeah.
even a Disney Channel star in 2024.
Think like Doug
I don't
Cameron.
even know who's a Disney Channel star right now.
Is she
So
a Disney Channel star now? She's
Well,
like doing
I don't
like
know.
adult stuff.
She was doing The Descendants for a while.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. I mean, those were the only girls that ate when it came to dresses over jeans.
True.
Like Ashley Tisdale
She was the
That's the
first
one.
one.
was the girl.
Yeah.
You know, like
Did
Hannah
Hillary do
Montana,
it?
Right.
Hillary.
But that's when we look back at those pictures.
We call them a good time.
and it's a great time. She ate
Yeah.
on the Kids Choice Award red carpet. Like there's
She did.
sorry,
Oh.
orange carpet.
The way she like did an interview recently and was like, "Why did I do that?" And then Gia's out here like fighting for her life.
I loved it. What can I say? And then the scarf, it's like the dress, the jeans, the scarf,
With the skinny
the
scarf.
skinny scarf, the kitten heels.
Oh, it was the kitten heels, sequin shoes. She had it all. She literally
The
had it all.
layered t-shirt.
Yeah.
Those jelly shoes.
Yes.
Oh,
Those
gosh.
jelly shoes. Those ones too.
It's just
Too
there's
funny.
so much going on.
That's the real thing. Like, let's take a couple of these pieces, leave them at home.
Yeah.
Wear them individually. You don't have to wear them all at once.
Right. Like, yeah,
Put them
3
back
events.
in the closet.
Really what?
Got to be prepared for any scenario. you know?
Reduce,
Really
reuse, recycle.
Exactly.
Oh my god! Like Miley
Never
Cyrus wearing like a
kitten
silk
heels.
dress and jeans. Like, come
That
on.
was such a look. I mean, I've done it. Like, I've done dress and jeans
the
for
peep
sure.
toe. Okay, Anne Hathaway is not
Really?
slaying though.
The
The dress is too long. Yep.
Oh my girl, Anne.
Please.
Listen.
Okay, I gotta log off now.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my girl, Anne.
Oh, I can't wait to dress
funny.
up for this.
When?
Just
Is this the episode?
anytime. Maybe I'll do it this weekend for some
I also
promo.
don't wear
Yeah.
dresses, so
Yeah.
That's
same.
why you got the jeans on.
Okay.
When-
Okay.
you know
It's
what?
like a
When I
long
went-
shirt.
Yeah, when I went to school, I always wore my sweatpants under my skirt. I had a uniform. I went to Christian school.
Okay, I feel like that's so different though. Like that is very
Yeah.
like uniform moment situation.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a.
Yeah,
It's a.
I always wore gym sweatpants underneath the kilt,
Wow.
The kilt. Yeah.
the $50 kilt.
Oof.
It was a time.
Yikes.
Okay. I was gonna say, should we do our loves and eggs
I can prepare
Okay.
quickly?
Ooh.
just with my love though,
Oh, okay.
because I didn't want to forget it.
So since you're ready, you can go.
Okay. My 2 loves for this week. One, a church version of Miley Cyrus's "The Climb" has been viral on TikTok, and it is literally a banger. Like, if this song came out like when I was going to like Baptist church,
It would have been over.
listen, she ate. The church version is lit. Like, that's all I can say. It's a vibe.
I just want to say that when I was going to church in Virginia, they sang "The Climb"
Yes.
at
It's a-
church.
it's a
They were
gospel
like,
song.
This is a Christian song.
It's a gospel song.
I remember that.
So like it made
I
sense.
remember that.
But someone like amped it up to really be like a, you
To
know,
really be churchy.
yes, really churchy.
Okay.
And I love it. I'm vibing.
I remember complaining about going to church in Virginia, but my mom was like, "No, they go to the nice church where they play good music."
Yes. Yeah.
It makes a difference.
And then-
It does.
The Climb.
It doesn't even feel like church. It feels like a concert, honestly. But yeah, that was my love. My other love for this week is that Matt Rimpey got into another fight.
When you posted that, I'm like, you can see the man's black eye from his last fight.
Literally cannot open one eye because it's black. It's literally blacked out.
Oh
and
my
then the other eye is
gosh.
like halfway closed too. He gets into another fight with someone on the Maple Leafs, and at first the guy on the Maple Leafs asked him if he wanted to fight earlier. So Matt Rimpey like looks at the guys on the bench and was like, should I do it? And then no one like really like said anything. So he was like, nah, I'm not gonna fight. And I guess he asked him again, and then they threw punches. And the guy said that he didn't go to sleep until like 6 a.m. the next night because of the adrenaline he had fighting Rimpey. And he was like, this kid's a beast. Like he's really gonna make a name for himself. Literally, that's what he said. And he was like, his reach is just so long. I'm like, yeah, the guy's 6'8". Like,
wait, that is so weird though that he's like, I'm up till 6 a.m. over this fight. Like, that's wild.
Yeah,
come
he
on.
said the adrenaline didn't wear off until 6 a.m.
That's weird.
That's crazy.
I know, but there's just a whole bunch of discourse right now, like, stop letting Matt Rimpey fight. He's gonna be done by the time he's like 24. The kid's like 22. Like, yeah, but he got into another fight, which is just insane. My hate for the week. I'm gonna.
I thought you didn't have one.
Oh, like written down.
Oh, okay.
I always have a hate, babe. I always got a hate. Okay.
I was so shocked. I was like, Adia doesn't have a hate.
She just called herself a hater 5 minutes ago.
I always have a hate. Okay.
Always on the ready.
Every time. My hate for this week is being voluntold to do something. I 9 times out of 10, if I'm asked, I will probably do it. But you making the decision for me makes me not want to do it. Like, that's when the oppositional defiance disorder comes out, and I'm like, no, I don't want to do it.
Don't tell me what to do. Like, no.
No. So I'm going to put that where that is. It's in different aspects of my life. One large area. But
I don't have any loves this week because I hate I couldn't think of any. Nothing stood out, so I was just like, okay, no. One, so my icks, I have 2. One, before I logged in, I saw a picture of Jalen Hurts and he shaved his goatee, so it did not look good.
Yeah, look that up right now.
And I was like, yeah.
What?
The
I know.
hottest quarterback in the NFL did what now?
I know.
Look up
He
news. Look up
looks
news.
different.
what?
Look
Wait,
up news.
where is
Let's
it?
go to the news tab. Go to the news tab. Someone's covering this.
Go to the news.
There it is.
It's like a picture of him.
Who is that man?
Oh my god.
That's not him.
No, it doesn't even look like him at
This
all.
is like the Kate Middleton picture. That's not him.
That is not him.
I don't know who that man is.
Not my Jalen.
I don't know who that man is.
Exactly.
But get Hurts back in the room. That's
what I'm saying. You get it.
who is that?
Okay. I don't know. But I was like, this is not the vibe. I don't
TMZ
want
always
this.
has
Take
it.
it back. Take it back. And then my
He
second
looks like
ick.
someone uncle.
It does.
TMZ jump scared us too.
My second ick, when people cancel your plans with late last minute, but you see them on socials out and about.
Ooh.
And you're like, you just say you don't want to hang.
You trifling.
If that's the vibe, say you don't want to hang, but don't be posting, oh, no, look at me everywhere. Oh, we were
This
supposed to
sounds a
hang.
little
Anyway,
specific.
Yeah.
Yeah. Names?
no, could be general. I'll tell you later. No.
I guess Ray can go last as our guest. I only have loves
Yeah.
this week.
Oh.
I know, wild. I'm sure I had some hates. I just didn't write them down, so now they're not here. Where am I going with this? Okay, 2 things. The Idea of You promo that's coming out with
Love.
Nick Galitzine and Anne Hathaway. I'm eating it up.
Oh, we have to go
Eating
see
it up.
Eating.
It's not even in theaters, but we gotta watch this somewhere.
No, we're doing a watch party
With a
for
big screen.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm reading the book. Nikki
You
told
have
me
to.
to. She read it. It was bad, but it's the experience. You know, it's like we didn't go into after
No.
blind. Like we all read it, so that's happening.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
and I'm eating it up. Like the promo song that came out, all the photos, like
They
the
know.
way. Yeah. So the crazy thing is, Nick Galitzine was in an interview and was like, "Yeah, it's only like Harry in a sense of like he's dating an older woman," and it's like, no. I don't think you've seen some of these comparisons online. Like, you might not have been acting like Harry.
It's doing side by side, like
It's wild.
Comparison is crazy.
Like, you might not think you're acting like Harry, but whoever produced, directed, and edited all of this,
yeah, everything
like,
has you looking like him.
On Twitter for sure.
Yeah, exactly. My other love, I'm running this into the ground, unfortunately. It's Dune again. I'm reading Dune Messiah. I'm almost done with her. And it's just like, it is literally the only thing I'm seeing on Twitter besides the idea of you. And I'm eating it up. I can't stop. I'm looking for more. It's wild. Yeah, I don't know. Nothing else to say. You guys, you've heard about it for the last 5 weeks. No new discourse, just still out here. Still seeing it again this weekend, maybe twice.
Oh, I love that for you.
Ooh.
I mean, I got the AMC A-list. Like, I might as well go. Anyway.
Exactly.
Save the best for last. Were you ready? Were you prepared? I'm sure Erin prepared you.
I do listen.
I'm a fan.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Yeah.
True.
So I do know
one of
that's a thing.
one of our listeners.
One of the first commenters too.
Actually, you might be one of our only commenters.
Besides Adia's comment last.
Yep. I'll make one for Dewey now too, I guess.
So true.
Oh my gosh.
My love, I'll start with love. This week are my kids. I've been babysitting.
Oh.
So much has changed.
Oh my gosh.
They bring up that.
Feeling that teen mom life. I also love the looks I get on the street when I'm with them.
That's
because they're Asian and I look how I do. And one is like 3 and one is like 1. And I love the split second of confusion and then like, let me be radical, smile. And like, that's very nice.
We love to see young moms.
They're like, that's so sweet.
Funny.
So I've been enjoying that. Not much else to say on that. My ick probably for the past month has been teenage boys. Actually probably for the past like 4 years.
It's gonna be for the next 12 too.
Yeah.
That just carries on.
Doesn't change.
Just the low EQ has really been popping out recently. They're always like, what do you want? But bro doesn't even know.
You listen to the podcast, you know.
It doesn't change, yeah.
Same thing.
No, yeah. That's Ray's ick for the week.
Love.
Cosign.
Well, thank you so much, Ray, for coming on the pod. We had so much fun, I guess, informing you about the early 2000s.
Sorry, I had no Gen Z knowledge.
No, it was beautiful.
Still good.
We love you, pod listeners. Thanks for listening. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.